Grayson Waller, you requested this time. What's on your mind?
I still can't believe Roxanne Perez is the new NXT Women's Champion. I never thought that lass could do it. And honestly, Mackenzie, it's inspired me. If Roxanne didn't have to wait till New Year's Eve for her title match, then why should I wait till New Year's Eve for my match with Braun? I want my title match tonight.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Roxanne called her shot, and now I'm calling mine.
Well, Grayson Braun's not even here. He's on a media tour promoting Vengeance Day.
Why would he be doing that? He's not even gonna be the champion come Vengeance Day. I am.
He's not in North Carolina.
I don't care where he is. The challenge is out there. If Braun wants to show the world what I already know, that he's a gutless champion, then so be it. But I know he's got the USA Network, and I know he's streaming on his phone right now. Hey, Braun, meet me in the middle of the ring tonight